Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Your Stupid Opinions.
Hey!
Hello there. My name is James Pietragallo. I'm here with my co-host.
I'm Jimmie Whisman.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Hope you enjoyed the art museum last week, the movie theater basement with some discarded
Dank
fifth grade
basement.
art class.
That's what it's supposed to be. Jesus,
it's something like that. And, of course, the odd personal item. And obviously the Wingstop, which might have been my favorite of all time so far. So, that said, let's get right to this. We are going to hop over the pond here and go overseas. Okay. And we are, by the way, before we start, definitely listen to our other podcasts, Small Town Murder and Crime and Sports, which are exactly what they sound like, except funny. So check those out and follow on social media and rate and review and all that good stuff. Anyway, right into this. We're going to Ireland this week.
Yeah, what's over there?
A pub. Lots of pubs.
Oh, okay.
And we're going to an Irish pub here. We're going to the Dirty Onion and Yardbird.
Those are on name that they do great getting people in.
Dirty Onion and Yardbird, which sounds disgusting. Sounds like there's shit and it smells like onions. But people seem to like it. 4.4 stars out of 5,310 reviews on Google. So
the Yardbird is a chicken, right?
I guess so. Yeah, it's a chicken. I know it's a chicken because they have a lot of chicken here. They describe it as a traditional-looking pub with a modern vibe, including a Jameson barrel sculpture in the beer garden.
May as well.
Wow.
A sculpture, not even just a
sculpture.
How proud are they of that piss
Very
water?
much so. Like, this is the last thing we invented as a nation, so let's all show everyone what we got.
Killing kidneys the world over.
This is at 3 Hill Street in Belfast. Okay, so here we go. We have their menu here too. They have it looks like any American bar you'd go into that has food. They have wings, right? Buffalo glaze, sticky smoky barbecue glaze, spice bag, whatever that is, hot, I guess. Spice bag. Got my spice bag out.
It's like a slang term for a vagina.
Oh, yeah. Right in her spice bag. They have rotisserie chickens, quarter, half, and whole. Yard burgers. They got a fried chicken burger, a buffalo fried chicken burger, and a veggie burger. So they have chicken burgers, not regular burgers.
All the ways that chicken's made.
They also have smoky barbecue ribs, which is what I think of when I think of Irish cuisine, don't you? I don't think of shepherd's pies or anything like that. I think of smoky barbecue ribs. This seems like an American-themed joint almost, you know what I mean?
Right.
They have, you can get, comes with a side. Okay, there we go. Loaded fry. They have loaded fries.
Right.
Chili, sweet potato fries. That seems very American, right?
What are they doing?
An avocado salad? That's not Irish. That is not Irish. Holy shit.
This is definitely not an Irish traditional place, right?
No, it seems like it's for American tourists or something. Yeah. They have their drinks menu down here. Okay, let's jump in here. Chris, 5 stars.
Yeah.
Popped in here late afternoon for something to eat. Tried the fried chicken yard burger and gravy-loaded fries, and both were delicious. The pub was pretty busy for the time of day and had live music downstairs. Great atmosphere. Would definitely go again.
Yeah.
It's good for an Irish good time, apparently. Mark, 5 stars. Clear recommendation. Okay. Great atmosphere, live music, good drinks, nice people. You can have something to eat and then go downstairs and have a drink and enjoy music and even dance to it. Oh, well then.
Even that?
Even if you're feeling the groove, you can get into it. That's what I want. Irish dancing. Yeah. That's what we all need to see. Casual outfit is okay. Also, there are as well some party people who are dressed. Party people who are dressed. Go here to have a great evening and night in a fresh industrial flair, and even partly under the sky of Belfast, a place to be. Apparently there's an outdoor section. That's where the whiskey sculpture is, I think, there. Olivia, 4 stars. My husband enjoyed his ribs at Yardbird. My chicken sandwich had barely any chicken on it, so I would have given 3 stars if it wasn't for my husband, who forced the 4th star on her, apparently.
If it wasn't for him.
I said, no, you fucking one more. Those ribs were that good. It could have been a cleaner space, and it got very loud as more people sat. It's a bar. That's what bars are. They're loud. The wait staff was very nice. All right, that's good. So those are the goods. 3 stars here. Tried for dinner. The level of what we took, I would say, sufficient. That's a sentence. Tried for dinner. The level of what we took, I would say, sufficient. Okay. We took half a roast chicken. Nothing special. We took it.
Pay for that.
No, we took it. It was just just walking around. We grabbed it and tore it in half. We took it. Nothing special. Very far from the taste and quality that we are used to in Italy. Oh, you're saying the Irish don't have cuisine that matches the Italian cuisine? Really? That's funny.
You guys are better. You sure?
Really? That's weird, because I would have thought, the thousands of Irish restaurants that are littered all over the United States and the very few Italian places.
Lots of Irish to go.
You can't find spaghetti anywhere in this country. So that's fucking hilarious, man.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you shouldn't be expecting that. The same for the chicken wings with some sauce that they brought us. Yeah, Italy's famous for their wings. That's what they're famous for.
And Ireland.
And Ireland. The French fries were very good, brought with some chicken and a rich sauce. The place is a point of reference for nightlife. On the lower floor, they do something. I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Like a club?
I don't know what they mean there. It's some, I don't even know. It's an Italian word that I don't know. Richard gives 1 star. Had a great night out in Belfast until the doorman decided that because he had refused entry to a drunk fellow with glasses and a bald head, Jimmy.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Jimmy.
We're all getting thrown out.
What were you doing? What were you up to? That they would try to find any guy with a bald head and glasses, which is probably, I assume, 3/4 of the bar, right? It's everybody now.
Man.
Who was minding his own business, enjoying a drink with friends, and physically manhandle and assault anyone matching that description, i.e. me. And eject them with force from the premises. I picture them flying out the door with their feet kicking.
Bald, bespectacled fuck, get out.
Glasses flying everywhere.
One bad apple, man.
Just because they looked a little bit like someone they refused entry to. They said, no more of these bald, glasses-wearing, cocksucking troublemakers. Get them all out.
We can't tell which one we threw out. They all look the same.
Can't tell. They're all the same thing. Management, check your CCTV from tonight between 1 and 2 a.m. Your doormen behaved appallingly, removing a paying customer who just happened to look like someone else and mistaking you for them. Avoid this place unless you like being assaulted by doormen for looking like someone else. We're going to keep Jimmy far away from this place because they're going to grab him right when he walks through the door, toss him right out.
Some asshole ruined it.
No good. And with me, they'll be like, we're no more complaining Italians. They're going to throw me out, too. We'll both be on the sidewalk. Ruby, 1 star. This review is relating to Yardbird as the Dirty Onion itself looked to be decent. Apparently
so it's two separate restaurants.
2 separates, but they're one thing, though, because they're under the same title.
Yeah.
So I think the bar is okay. However, the food at Yardbird was awful. I had the fried chicken burger, and the chicken was tough and a pink-purple color on the inside.
Which is called raw.
Which is very off-putting and gross, and also poisonous. Don't eat that. That's the problem. Off-putting. No, it's poison. Don't eat that.
Trust your gut, or you're going to hear from it later.
Oh, it's going to be chirping and talking later to you. It's going to be singing a fucking opera at 3 a.m. when you're shitting all over the place. The chips were tiny and greasy, with most of mine having gray bits on them. What is a gray bit on a French fry? What could that possibly be?
Maybe chunks of garlic?
I don't know. I don't think it was intentional. It seems like
gray, though?
Gray bits. Very disappointing, as I paid £13, so you expect good quality whilst McDonald's has better quality.
Okay.
Whilst. Willow, 1 star. I watched the bartender underpour my drink, then charge me 20 quid for a Guinness and a vodka cranberry. Absolutely criminal. Listen, that's one thing. I think to underpour a drink in Ireland is actually considered a federal crime.
Oh, that's an act of war. Yeah,
you're going. Yeah, I believe they do like whatever they did when the British Army was coming in. They throw like Molotov cocktails at you and shit.
Capital punishment. Yeah.
Not good. You don't want to do that. Do not listen to other reviews. This is a tourist trap and a scam. 3 exclamation points. So she really means it.
She's not fucking around.
No. 1 star. Okay. When both starter and main course arrive at same time, you know immediately the plan is to get you out and turn around the table as fast as they can.
Is that what it is?
Is that what it is? I always thought it was either bad planning.
It's either or the kitchen's swamped and they're just cranking shit out. I don't know. Or you ordered something that gets made fast.
That's the other thing too that I do, and I don't know if other people do this, but when I'm in a restaurant and it's really busy and all that, I always say, whoever comes out, we don't care.
Whatever.
We're going to eat it all. You could bring the dessert now. I don't give a shit. I really don't care what you bring out first.
Just get the fucking bread on the table.
Bring a salad with a main course. I don't give a fuck. I'll eat it all.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not one of those people.
Changing my day.
Yeah, don't care. I'm going to eat it all anyway. Don't care when it gets here. Both meals arriving at the same time. Do you eat your starter first and have a cold main meal, or vice versa?
Oh what a conundrum.
Oh, Jesus.
You need them a certain temp. How fucking slow do you eat an appetizer
Being
that
a
your
human,
meal's going to be cold?
Being a human is so difficult, isn't it? All the decisions we have to make. Yeah, that's what I mean. How slowly are you going to eat this appetizer?
What the fuck did you order that was the appetizer?
Eat a little off of everything. How about that? Move it around.
Not a bad plan. Throw some on your main plate.
Ugh. My main was 2 massively overcooked chicken nuggets in a BAP. I don't know what a BAP is.
I don't know.
BAP. With 20 slices of pickle. Oh, that's good.
God
I like pickles.
damn, that's a lot of pickles.
I'll take the pickles, sure. Really poor is what they said. Here is John, 1 star. Never met such a horrible staff in all my life. My wife and kids were mortified. Ruined the holiday completely.
Why were they mortified?
Mortified. They don't explain. Just mortified.
That's it?
Just wife and kids are mortified and we're not here anymore. 1 star. That's it.
Okay.
Never met such a horrible staff in all my life. Maybe the kid was bald and had glasses. You never know. Got thrown out. Paula, 1 star. We've never had this one before. If I could leave negative 10 stars, I would.
Negative 10.
That's fine. She's going hard. Hard in the paint. That's fine.
Yeah.
Wow, I would. How I was treated was disgraceful.
Oh.
Avoid like the... What?
Is it supposed to be plague?
It said avoid like the spent a small fortune, caused no trouble, and asked to leave for no reason other than manager stating I had to go, and I wasn't even drinking alcohol. I was drinking Red Bull. Management is a shambles.
Okay.
Maybe they wanted someone who was buying booze. Get the fuck out.
Yeah. How busy was it? Do they need people in there?
Again, in Ireland, I think you have to order booze in a bar, even if you're a child. I believe that's a rule.
I didn't know that people just drank Red Bull.
No. At a bar?
Yeah, just sitting out sipping on a Red Bull?
Yeah, no. I thought Red Bull was shit you had, like, if you work construction and you drank till 2 in the morning last night and it's 6 a.m. and now you need it. I thought that's what Red Bull was for. I didn't think it was for enjoyment.
I didn't know that you could actually drink that shit until after I stopped, like, doing Jaeger bombs. I was like, if people use this for other than that?
That's apparently so. Oh, God. Cyanide. Maybe Sinead.
Sinead.
We'll go with Sinead. Sinead, 1 star. Visited on Sunday night and restaurant was full. Lovely restaurant, lovely food, and great. 1 star, mind you, because downside, toilets are disgusting.
Yeah, they are. They all are.
All are.
Not one is not.
Especially ones that people you don't know shit into. Those are extra disgusting.
Or piss all over.
Or piss all, yeah. No. Either way, if the seat's warm, you're in trouble. Put it that way.
I've never seen a public toilet that didn't have piss all over it.
Yeah. That's why women are always like, no, you don't understand. The women's room is gross too. Bullshit.
I don't care.
Everything is not covered in urine, okay?
It's all piss.
Until every drop of moisture in your room is piss until identified as otherwise, I don't want to hear it. I get you guys have your periods. You don't do it on the walls. If we had periods, There'd be fucking
it'd be on the ceiling.
murals on the wall, people painting in it. It would be horrifying. Are you joking? Holy shit, you guys are organized in there.
The only thing disgusting in a women's restroom is that, and I've heard it because I've wandered into a women's restroom on accident, then I'm like, where are all the urinals? Standing over a toilet, and I'm like, what is that little trash can? Oh, I think I'm in the wrong restroom, but I'm already peeing. And then somebody sat down, and it was just... farts.
Yeah.
That's where they do it.
It's disconcerting to hear that, isn't it? You're like, oh no, I'm not supposed to hear you farting. This is terrible.
That tight pucker.
Yeah. That she's been holding in for 6 hours. She finally gets it. Let it out.
It's so funny.
Oh, that is hilarious.
I don't know how you women go into restrooms and don't just laugh the whole time.
Oh, man. They get in there and they're like, okay, let's get gross. And they're just like, I'm going to shit and you go have your fucking, you go change your tampon. I'll be shitting next door. They don't give a fuck.
Oh, Christ.
Kaylee, 1 star. I would give it 0 stars if I could. All right, close.
There it is.
It's close. Yeah. It's close. Yeah. Absolute disgraceful how me and my friends were treated. We caused no trouble and was asked to leave. Avoid this place like the plague.
Yeah. You caused trouble, dear. I promise you.
A common theme whenever we do bar reviews of the I didn't do anything yet. I was
asked to leave.
It's odd because it's at that point it's like you don't know what you did because you were drunk. Yeah. You probably don't remember exactly what you did.
Yeah. Alcohol does lower inhibitions, but the main thing that it does is make you delete your self-awareness.
Oh,
you have no fucking idea about it.
You're a 4-year-old at that point. You might as well be running around in a sprinkler in your underwear. You don't fucking care.
She thinks she cute was said about a person that was drunk. I guarantee it's
absolutely.
the very first time.
Absolutely. Drunk people think they cute all the time. All the time. Lisa, 1 star, was really shocked to hear and witness the language/behavior of the female bouncer last night. Holy shit, they got some tough Irish broad over here.
Yeah, you think a tough Irish broad says polite things? I don't think so.
To be a female bouncer in an Irish pub, you got to be tough. You're tough.
She says crazy things.
She says and does crazy shit. Had taken my grandmother for a lovely meal at 44 Hill Street and unfortunately had to walk past the bar. They didn't even go to the bar. They just walked by and heard it. Very upsetting for 80-year-old grandmother to hear that sort of language. Will certainly never drink here in the future. Appalling.
Okay.
Won't take my grandmother. Whenever I take her out to drink, I'm going to pass right by that place. Not going in.
Yeah.
Emma, 1 star. Our experience started off good. Service was a bit slow, but other than that, the food and atmosphere was great. My friend and I went to pay for our bill, and just as we were walking out, the staff members started mocking my friend's accent.
What was their accent?
They don't say. I'd love to know what the fuck accent they're mocking because the Irish accent's pretty funny. So if they're mocking that's funny. I mean, it must be real bad. My friend was so embarrassed that she didn't want to confront the staff members. Yeah, they just laugh at her. Anything she said, they go, did you hear her say that word? That's hilarious.
There she goes again talking.
And we just left. The highest level of unprofessionalism and truly a disappointment to be belittled in such a way. It didn't sound like they did anything wrong. They just got fucked with.
You got your balls busted in a bar. Isn't that what it's for?
I guess. I mean, if they're not with you, I guess. If your friends bust your balls in a bar, not the staff usually. 1 star. If you specifically do chicken, then at least make it good. If all you're doing is chicken, at least you know how to. Yeah. I get hospitality, is having a tough time, but where's the love? 2 chickens on the rotisserie for the hour we were there. Why? They weren't served to anyone. They're probably for show, I assume. Look at what we have.
They take more time than that, too.
Yeah, and it's look at what we have.
It takes forever to make those fucking things.
They're fucking rotating. It's not that hot. Do you get it?
No, right.
Yeah, it's slow. Burgers had a weird taste and dry buns. Just nothing special at all. Frozen? ? Busy enough to do it fresh. Red skin potatoes make soggy fries. Yeah, red skin potatoes are not good for fries.
Who would do? They're called creamers for a reason.
Yeah, they're not good. Don't get why people use them. They taste good, but only from clean oil. Massive desserts. Too much cream in the cheesecake. It just tasted like whipped cream. Are you complaining the desserts are too big?
I don't think they like the recipe of anything.
No. Remember when we were out to dinner in St. Louis and we got that cheesecake and we were like, it couldn't have been big enough.
It was so dense.
I know. And it couldn't have been big. We wanted it bigger. It was so good.
I'd have taken 2 slices.
Oh, God. We did eat 2 slices. That's the fucked up part. We were monsters.
That was a lemon blueberry. I've never had that as a combination, and it's marvelous. But I mean,
it was pretty good. But it was
a
also
lot more lemon than I wanted. But that strawberry was fucking crazy.
Good. That strawberry. I'm still tasting.
I want to rub
shit.
that on my chest.
Oh man,
so good.
It's so good. Just don't ask me to lick it off, but I might scrape it off and eat it. I might take a fork and just scrape it off. That's fine.
I wanted to mat that in my chest hair and take that back to my hotel.
I'll take it for later. Hold on. No, I don't need a box. I'm good.
I got it.
Small menu, but just not doing the basics as good as they can be. Sorry. Service was very attentive, but food poor. Food poor. Decent music, though. Could be a lot better.
That's nice.
It doesn't sound like a 1-star. It sounds like a 3-star review. I think you should have been a little more generous with the stars. Decent. 1 star from Andrew. Very surprised at this venue. Been there many times, but when the entertainment is singing "Ooh Ah Up the Rah," very disheartening.
What is that?
I don't know. Up the ass. I got it. Very disheartening from a place that you can usually depend on for a good night out. I don't know is that an Irish song?
I'll Google it.
Is that an Irish lullaby? Is that the second verse to Danny Boy?
It's an Irish song. It's an old Irish song. Oh God, it's a reference to the IRA, James. Shit.
Ooh, up the Rah. That's an old Irish ditty. Yeah. Speaking of that, if you're interested in the IRA, listen to Crime and Sports. We're doing a 5-parter on a guy named Eamon McGee, who was a boxer who grew up in the IRA and got shot by the army and threw Molotov cocktails. He's a crazy guy. Okay, so there's that. And Martin, 1 star. Never go back. Full of drugs and a rude bar staff.
That sounds like every bar.
I was going to say full of drugs. You're at a bar. What do you want?
Yeah. What are you looking for?
Finally, Branko, 1 star, dreadful experience. Had been looking forward to visiting the Dirty Onion, but was told we couldn't enter because we weren't dressed properly, or appropriately, sorry. Very odd considering we were smartly dressed compared to those in the venue. Expensive tracksuit and 200-pound trainers. The bouncer was one of those people you don't wish well on. Guess the Irish bad luck after all. Guess it's the Irish, and then in bad, in parentheses, luck after all. So they came in, they probably have a no sneaker policy or a no tracksuit policy. I mean, that's a tracksuit. You can do better than that. I get that some of them are expensive, but
that's what they're trying to say. The value is as much as any of the. Well, then why didn't you spend that money on nice clothes?
That's what I'm saying. It's just tracksuits are fine, but it's literally the least you could do. It's just the least you could do.
It's Tony Soprano put it on out of the shower.
That's what I'm saying. Just to go get orange juice in the morning, like not to go do his business. That's orange juice run clothes there, guys. Oh, my God. That's fucking funny. Here's the last one we'll do. Lindsay. Actually, you know what? We'll skip Lindsay. Lindsay's upset that they couldn't bring children in because one of the children was wearing tracksuit bottoms.
They really hate tracksuits.
It's a child. Children I don't expect to be dressed well. You know what I mean? Put some slacks on. I don't expect that out of a kid. I really don't.
That's so funny.
We have a blazer policy. I'm sorry, your 6-year-old needs to be. Who cares what a kid's wearing? They're fucking useless. They're not drinking.
You're all welcome, but that kid in the fucking Adidas can fuck right off.
I love this line. The child was really upset and couldn't understand why we were being turned away because of him. It's your fault, sweetie. That's why.
I can't get a pint, Ma.
I told you to dress nicer. That's the problem.
Yeah.
See? Okay, we'll skip. This one. Oh, Dirty Onion. Jesus, there's so many that are crazy here. Okay, fine. Diogo, 2 more. I'm giving 1 star as I was out for a quiet drink to celebrate my fiance's birthday on Sunday, June 18th. We bought our first drinks, and as we were walking to our seat, a female member of staff smashed my drink when opening the side door onto the alleyway. She gave me a dirty look and starts to pick up broken glass without a word spoken toward me. Not a sorry, are you okay, nothing. I even helped pick up the broken glass as nothing was said toward me. She walked into she walked into the bar where I followed her. I asked about a replacement drink to be told straight away it wasn't her fault. She just walked out the door.
So we're not replacing that.
No, you got to watch out for staff members opening doors on you.
Why do you have a drink outside? Is it like it must be a patio?
There's a
right?
patio. Yeah, there's a patio. Yeah. I stated, yes, I know it was an accident, but you are at fault. She said she spoke to her manager who stated she did not need to replace the drink. Dude, how tightwad are you? Just give her a new drink. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Who gives a shit?
Jesus Christ, that is ridiculous.
A staff member... If a staff member at McDonald's walked into you and knocked your fucking burger on the ground, they'd give you a new burger.
Okay, we'll get that for you. Yeah. A male bar staff behind the bar started to give us attitude and argue with us at the stage. At that stage, we decided to leave. Poor customer service. We walked to the Dirty Onion to be followed by this female member of staff who told us we weren't drinking there either, as she was covering the floor there also and got the bouncers to kick us out.
Oh. Boy.
A group of 9 of us over your staff smashing my drink. Yeah, that would have probably been a pretty hefty bill at the end of the night. 9 drunken Irish people. A stranger came over and said to your female staff that she watched her open the door and smash the drink. The female staff argued with this lady that it wasn't her fault. I would have loved to have seen this scene. Imagine all of this in really heavy drunk Irish accents. That's hilarious. That's a great scene. The male bar staff followed us to the door where he began to shout abuse towards us, and the bouncer told him to leave. The bar staff.
Just hold on.
You get out too. What?
Punch out, fucker.
Fuck, yeah. Checking out, baby. Checking out. You're done. You're done.
Wow. Why don't you try again tomorrow?
The next up is Maria with a bachelorette party. Oh, boy. We were a group of 7 women on a hen night, which is bachelorette party in Europe. We didn't realize that the establishment did not allow hen parties. Oh, okay. I'm starting to like this place now.
Yeah,
they're smart.
I'm coming. I'll be there in a minute.
We were quite sedate and only put a small veil and tiara on the girl. She was tapped on the shoulder by a security guard and taken out the main door where she was spoken to in a very confrontational manner.
Oh, my.
We don't like royalty around here. She was spoken to. Then she apologized for not knowing the policy of the bar, no obvious sign saying no hens, but he just kept at her. She returned to the table and was very visibly upset. One of our party spoke to him and pointed out how upset she was, but he wasn't interested. He could have dealt with the situation differently and not embarrassed her. A number of other customers came over to her and voiced their disgust at the way she was treated. We left and most definitely won't return. Well, I guess she won't. Okay. Jesus Christ. There's also a guy here visiting from California, which is pretty funny.
Oh.
That's just funny. Fucking listen. Like I can't. You can't get any more different than that.
Yeah.
That is a very different place. 7 women on a hen night.
Yeah.
This person, 1 star from Samantha. The head doorman spoke to me and treated me and my sister bad. Left them in tears.
Oh.
My sister stood up to go to the toilet, and he aggressively yelled at her to sit down. What? You'd get mad if someone told your second grader that. You know what I mean? Why'd you yell at him to sit down? They got to piss, for Christ's sake. Let the kid pee.
I'm about to go sit. I have to sit and evacuate. I've been drinking here all day. What do you want?
No shit. Yeah, what do you? I'm fucking drink. You're selling booze, for Christ's sake.
I'm putting liquid inside my body. It's got to come out.
Oh, man. I kindly asked if we could move seats to one with a heater, and he literally yelled back saying no. And I said, why? And he said, because I say so.
Oh, Jesus.
And gave no explanation and said, my drink was my last, even though I was stone cold sober and only bought 1 drink the entire night. I can't even explain how aggressive he was. This is a weird place, man.
It's hard to tell whether or not I want to go.
Well, here we go. Last one we'll do. Greg is from California. Visiting from California, I can't begin to describe the arrogance and ignorance of one of the bartending staff at this establishment. And he goes to L.A. bars where people are the most arrogant. The small guy wearing round glasses.
Fuck you.
I give Jimmy the hard look. Was it you again, Jimmy? The place was busy, but I waited patiently at the bar to place my order, first of the night. After seeing this particular bartender serve multiple other customers in front of me, I tried to get his attention by giving him a bit of a hello without being too obnoxious. Big mistake. He reacted like I had insulted him to the core. That was bad enough, but then he began whispering to all the other bartenders to ignore me too. I'm partially deaf, so I read lips very well. He said, fuck that guy.
Ignore that guy.
I asked for the manager. That was also ignored. The lunatics are running the asylum here. I turned to my group of 12 people and recommended we move on. Let's see if management of this place actually exists.
Fantastic.
Holy fuck.
That's the guy from California.
That's the California guy. And this last one's a couple lines. I got to do it quick. Right. 1 star, Jonathan. Surly and impolite barmaid. I love the word surly. The fact that they use the word surly means I'm reading it. Surly and impolite barmaid who was working at Sunday 6th afternoon service. No name, reddish hair tied backwards. Well, that's every woman in Ireland you just described. Good job. That's fucking fun. So it was a reddish-haired lady and a bald guy with glasses? Okay, well, we'll never find who did that.
Really narrowing those down.
Bonnie and Clyde should have disguised themselves as that, and they would have never been caught ever. Gone to Ireland.
They'd have been in fucking
hog
heaven with all their fucking booty from the bank.
All right, so from Belfast, we went somewhere, for us in America, that's an exotic location. Let's go to another exotic location.
Oh.
A Marshall's department store in Jericho, New York. Exotic.
Yeah.
Marshall's, if you don't know, is kind of like Ross. It's kind of like it's a step up from Goodwill. It's shit that hasn't been discarded yet, but will be someday. It's usually overstock store shit they buy, like that kind of thing.
It feels like it might be Marshall's might be a little
higher
bit better
than
Ross. Yeah.
Most things are on a hanger at Marshall's. I'll give them that.
Yeah.
Most things are like
sometimes at Ross, it's just a pile in the corner.
It's the old Sebastian Maniscalco joke about the piles. What is this? There's piles of shit everywhere. It's that old joke. Otherwise,
it's almost a secondhand store, but all this shit's brand new. Like that smell that you smell when you go into a Goodwill. That's everybody's detergent mixed together.
There's mothballs mixed together. Yeah, Marshalls, I think they get like closeout shit. So if they order 100 shirts and sold 40 of them, 60 go to Marshalls again now, and they're going to sell it for half the price of retail or whatever the fuck.
There's another store that I can't think of
TJ Maxx
at the moment. That's on par with Ross. There's another one that's on par with Marshalls that I can't. It's fucking escaped me right now. But it sounds like Oshman's. Remember Oshman's Sporting Goods? It sounds kind of like that. I forget the fucking name of it though.
So
it's just a cheap designer shit.
Yeah, that's all it says. A retail chain offering brand name clothing, accessories, shoes, and housewares. 499 North Broadway, Jericho, New York. I don't know where Jericho is exactly. Located in Jericho Commons. Here we go. 5 stars. I found lots of skincare and makeup here for a much cheaper price than online. Okay. Yeah. I've heard stuff like that. It's good for, like housewares. It's good for if you want to get napkin holders or some weird shit like that. You'll get them for, way cheaper than if you went to Macy's or something or even online or Amazon. You get it real cheap. Clothes, good luck if you have some hours to search through them. Here is Nala, 5 stars, multi-purpose store with good quality, good pricing, and who could forget good servicing. They'll come over and they will go down on you while you shop. That's how it works. They get a man, those little things.
Who could forget?
Little things on wheels that you go under the car on, that you lay down on and go under the car.
Creepies, yeah.
They got one of those. They just walk. They roll around the store on their knees, servicing women as they shop.
Sucking balls.
Well, that way too. If they move to the next rack, you can just roll with them also. So
just tongue fucking clits all day.
That's it. That's his job. That's why it's a popular store. Servicing. Hi, I'm Marshall. And he puts his skirt over your skirt over his head. Okay.
Shit.
Eric, 1 star. This is wild. The bathroom is always massy. Not messy, massy. Massy. They're having a big service in there. It's very massy in here. Came at different time and still the same messy bathroom every time. How much do you have to shit at Marshall's? Every time you go there, you have to go to the bathroom. Look at this fucking bathroom, though.
Everybody is. God.
It's a disaster. There is shitty toilet paper.
Seats up. is that the men's or the women's restroom?
I think it's the men's because it's Eric.
Piles of paper next to it.
There is toilet paper like just hanging off the seat, which is up. There's piles of what looks like here shitty toilet paper. That's shit.
There is dump.
That's a shit mark.
Oh no.
Shitty toilet paper. It's just filthy. It's disgusting. So
that's horrible.
That is horrifying. But then again, also, they're not selling food, and I've never been in a Marshall's or a Ross and had to use the bathroom. I'll be real honest with you.
I've never, well, how long are you in Marshall's that now you have to shit?
Well, the guy's been going down on her. We're loosening things up, you know what I mean?
Something loose.
Yeah. Athena 1 star.
Yeah.
Every single time I come here, I am given an attitude by one of the associates.
Oh, which one?
That's what I'm wondering. Is it the same one or just
it changes each time?
Who's the asshole today when they're at their pre-work meeting? Deborah, you're gonna be the one that is rude to everybody today. Everybody else be nice. Deborah, you'll answer no questions. You'll take no quarter. Just tell people to fuck off. Good.
Be out there burning the ships.
Yeah, you're the one. I am a friendly person and I don't treat anyone with disrespect unless they give me a reason to.
So you do.
So yeah, I was gonna say.
What are you
talking
saying?
about? The heavy set manager here is incredibly rude, all caps, to say the very least. She has no sense of respect, disregards everything I say, and makes up her own rules whenever she feels like. Stop shopping here. What are you doing?
Yeah, why are you doing this?
Why do you keep coming back to the same store where you're fucking have a personal beef with the manager? Go somewhere else.
What a masochist.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Jesus. She shook her head at me as if in ridicule simply for asking a simple question. It's a pathetic excuse. I'm going to say this. It's pathetic excuses of people like her who are the reason that customer service is dead.
Oh, my.
I hold you responsible for all customer service everywhere all the time.
She's murdered customer service and should be held accountable.
Next time you go to a restaurant and you get a bad meal and you talk to someone and they don't give a shit, her fault. Go to Marshall's and yell at her.
Do we get a name or did she just say the heavy set manager?
Heavy set manager. You know who you are.
I'm not going to call you by your name. I'm going to call you by your physique.
By your physique. Yeah, the roly-poly manager. Maximus 1 star. Yeah. Absolutely rude and embarrassing management. Heavy set? Are they heavy set? That's what we need to know here.
Possible. They're usually rude.
Yeah, they're rude. I bought headphones from the store, and I gave it as a gift. You are a cheap fuck.
Why'd you do that?
You gave someone Marshall's headphones?
No, you dick.
You douchebag. That's not nice.
You spent $9 on somebody?
That's where you might as well stop at 7-Eleven and got him a couple magazines or something. That's terrible.
Give him $9 worth of scratchers. That's just as useful.
At least there's some hope of a positive upside. This is just crappy headphones that'll break in 3 weeks. Thanks.
I might throw these away. Whereas with the headphones, for sure, throwing those away.
Yeah. Well, the gift gets worse.
Oh.
Okay. The person I gave the gift to told me the box was empty. You don't even get cheap headphones. They thought it was a joke for Christmas or something. Yeah, I give you nothing. Isn't that funny? I looked at the box, and it did have a tape on the bottom of it, like it was tampered with. I didn't notice because I bought a bunch of things in a hurry the day before. That's how much I think of you, by the way.
Right.
I just grabbed these on the way to the register and threw them on the counter and didn't even notice.
These'll do.
Wow. I called them in the morning, and the man picked up the phone, and the gentleman said, no problem, as long as you have the receipt, we can work something out for you. Fine. I think nothing of it. I get there at night around closing time because I just got out of work, and the manager over there told me she can't make a decision to come in at 9 a.m., I can't make a decision on these $7 headphones, what we're going to do about that. Can't just give you a store credit and move on.
You can't come at closing time. I'm under a lot of pressure. I don't have time to make decisions like
I got to count money. It's a lot.
It's a big decision.
I got to get the guy off the wheelie thing, too. He's starting to tire out, this guy. That is fucking wild. So come in at 9 a.m. and talk to the manager then. So now that's 3 visits to Marshall's. At this point, what's your time worth?
talk to somebody else.
What's your time worth for $7 set of headphones? Honestly, it's not worth 3 visits, $7. Get a life, man.
Not a chance.
As if it's not insulting enough to sell someone an empty box, she said, "Come in again." Walks away without saying a word and proceeds to play on her phone. Heavy set woman? What are we talking about?
She's ignoring you.
Meanwhile, there's a huge line of customers waiting to check out. The Asian lady at the cash register was nice enough to tell me, I was like, oh boy, what's going to happen now? Was nice, stabbed me with a chopstick or something I was expecting, something very stereotypical. Was nice enough to tell me that that day the manager leaves at 6 p.m. because the manager at night was too occupied being rude and playing on her phone while the rest of the cashier workers did some actual work. Incredible. I don't like to be a diva. We're talking about a $7 set of headphones. You went to the store 3 times and then typed out this fucking polemic about headphones. There was 7. Just buy a no fucking thing of headphones, you cheap bastard.
Yeah.
What are we?
Marshall's buying electronics.
The fuck are we talking about? This is so long that he wrote too. I don't like to be a diva, but when someone sells you an empty box for the holidays and you give it as a gift to someone, that's justification to be one.
Yeah, she's now, or he, this diva, it feels slighted and embarrassed.
Very slighted.
She feels embarrassed because she bought something shitty and got robbed.
I think this is Maximus, so I think this one's a guy, I would assume.
Maximus is being a diva.
Maximus being a diva. Fair warning, people. And then there's the triangle with the exclamation point. Like, this isn't working.
The flat tire, yeah.
Yeah. If you're going to shop here, please double check if all the items are in the package or at all for that matter, because they're going to give you a hard time and pretend they can't make decisions while, quote, management plays on their phone. We've been warned. Don't ever want to shop at this location ever again. Yeah. Okay. Big Pepe. 1 star.
Is it?
Big Pepe. Lady working on the fitting room this afternoon was rude and judgmental. About your penis? What was it?
Yeah, about what? Put it away.
Does she have to watch you change? What's going on? Kept making comments on the clothes I was trying on. That's not good for your fucking fat ass, is it? No.
I don't think that's going to fit you, Big Pepe.
That's for a woman with nicer breasts than you have. I was trying on and gave a disrespectful look. Would not recommend this store. An employee like this should be terminated for discouraging customers from making purchases. Maybe she was trying to help you.
Right.
You were trying on shit that wasn't flattering, and she was like, nah, I don't want that. Maybe that's what she thinks people want. They want an opinion.
Or worse off, maybe you're a man and you were buying something a little too youthful.
Or that.
She was helping out. She's like, nah, don't do that.
You try something on. What do? You turn to somebody and go,
What do you think?
I don't know. Is this... So
the
maybe
mirror says one thing. What do you say?
Exactly. Maybe she needs she's just being a sounding board. Maybe most people probably like that. I would appreciate that, honestly.
Yeah.
Those pants look stupid on you. Thank you. I won't buy them then.
I agree. I didn't know for sure, but I felt stupid in that.
Now I know. I'm stupid. Okay. MSK 1 star. Long line with several employees just lingering. Terrible customer service, keeping customers in a dark store. Dark store. All those stores aren't lit properly, by the way.
No, and the lights that are in there are like the most abrasive. Like they're so bad for your eyes. They're
terrible.
So much.
They like hum and buzz and shit. They're bad.
Yeah. Not good.
The lights are, it's kind of like the clothes. They're like 40% off. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. Yeah. You're getting shit like that.
They bought those lights at Marshall's.
Yeah, that's why. They bought them at Ross, and they're like, these will be good for us over at Marshall's. They keeping customers in the dark. Store as a policy on returns that customers know nothing about. Manager is rude and abrupt. She needs to get additional training on how customers should be treated and perhaps being suspended until such a training is provided, successfully completed, and well tested. Look, lady, it's Marshall's.
Really?
You're getting what you're getting.
She needs a certificate hanging on the wall in there.
Yeah. What do you think
has been tested?
What do you think Marshall's employees make an hour?
Right. It's probably $12 an hour.
That's it. They're like, please don't stab the customers. Thank you.
Right.
That's it.
They only have store employees to keep you from stealing.
That's it.
Otherwise,
that's it. because they think you're a thief. That's all.
Yeah, they're just refolding the shit that you just unraveled and then keeping you from stealing.
Nothing else.
Their job is only to call 911 if you walk out.
They don't fold shit in Marshall's. That's a hanger store. There's no folding going on. That's cram as much shit into as little space as possible.
I love those stores that you go to try to like look at the shirt and there's so many shirts on it so tight you can actually pull the shirt out.
You have to yank it, stretch your neck hole all out just to look at the goddamn thing. I've done that before. I believe we all deserve to be treated with respect.
Yeah.
Yes. Then you choose to work in retail. You should know how to treat your valuable customers, especially if you expect them to come back. I was extremely disappointed and won't bring my business to the store. This location, for sure.
Yeah.
Gloria, 1 star, very bad customer service. Now listen to this story. I bought items in Arizona.
Oh.
And when I tried to return them in New York with a tag and a receipt, the employee, this is hard to read, the employee Hatsma, as cashier, refused to do the return. What uncomfortable moment is a shame some stores, if they don't like ethnic group, treats you that way because I don't have any other reason. I will visit other Marshall, but not Jericho location. Okay, they don't like her. Okay.
Yeah.
V.
She thinks it's racism.
She thinks, they don't like her specific brand of whatever she is. So I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what she is either, so I can't help her there. V, 1 star, let staff member know the bathroom needs attention. By the way, I'll show you the bathroom. It certainly needs attention.
God dang, they have not cleaned. What?
The toilet paper roll,
open?
It's on the ground.
Yeah.
And it's just garbage piled in the corners.
Wow.
So let staff member know that bathroom needs attention. They just said, quote, it's not my job to scoop shit. I'm the one that tells you look fat when you try things on in the fucking changing room. I don't scoop shit.
That is so funny.
Oh, my God. What a joke. It is a joke. That's hilarious. And a hilarious joke. Anthony, 1 star. I will never shop here again. They didn't have my sneakers. My sneakers, like a specific sneaker he's looking for. It's not a shoe store. They have some sneakers, whatever fell off the fucking truck or whatever.
Right, whatever piece of shit has been returned to Foot Locker is here.
I know, yeah. William, 1 star. Yeah. Very simple review. Quote, how did you get this phone number? I don't know what that means. That's I mean, when you look at reviews, whatever your rating is drugged down by how did you get this phone number 1 star? Who knows what that is? Here's 1 star from Benny. Disgusting. There is only 1 bathroom in this place, and the way it is disgusting. I ran out when I saw this, almost vomited, bad smell.
God,
that is because there's actual shit on the ground. The toilet itself looks pretty clean.
Yeah,
and then there's a big pile of shit next to it. I like too. It's like the toilet. There's like toilet paper surrounding it, like crime scene tape. I like that a lot too. Like they fucking.
It's
my
2
God.
snakes. There's a snake with a snake around it.
That is horrific. Okay, now that I'm sick and grossed out and have some cheap clothes on, let's talk about our personal item of the week. Everybody, what do you say?
Yeah.
We are going to talk about NTMD, so I guess sort of Intimid, I guess is what they're going for, is the brand. INTIMD, Coochie Intimate. COOCHY, Coochie Intimate Aftershave Protection Moisturizer Plus. Delicate soothing mist for the pubic area and armpits. Antioxidant formula for razor burns, itchiness, and ingrown hairs.
Yeah.
And you get 4 fluid ounces. And it doesn't look, there's no chick with her legs open on the front. It looks like a pretty plain bottle.
It's a coochie, yeah.
It looks very normal except for the word coochie is on it. Is the only thing that makes it.
It's a mist for keeping those fucking panty line ingrown hairs happening. Those are a nightmare.
It's free of parabens, sulfates, phtalates, and alcohol.
Okay. All right.
Designed for intimate area, yet suitable for your entire body.
Yeah.
There you go. If you do not use, if you have a known hypersensitivity, such as an allergy to any of the ingredients. Well, that seems pretty obvious. Okay, this is $12.95.
Fairly affordable, yeah.
That seems reasonable, I suppose. I don't know, 4 ounces. I don't know how far that goes, but let's find out.
$3 an ounce, yeah.
Yeah, from Kiera. 5 stars. I love it. Will buy again.
Okay.
I am definitely enjoying this product. I use it all over my body, including my neck and chest, for after I wax those areas. Your neck and chest?
You're waxing your
Kiara's. Wow.
Kiara?
Okay. Yeah. And it helps to dissolve wax and razor bumps that exist and that are pre-existing. I recently started shaving my bikini area again after waxing for the last 4 years, and it works wonders. Yeah, this is a woman. Gave myself a little bit of razor burn, and it definitely alleviated the irritation and got rid of the bumps. It is important to follow the instructions and use it daily as stated. I use it twice a day.
Huh.
Wow, I love that coochie.
Twice a day?
Love that coochie. Love it. 4 stars. Title is Women Say It Feels Better Than Nair. Okay, and it says, what? That lady that used it has no issues, fresh and clean. That's the title. That's the whole review. Yeah. That lady that used it had no issues. That lady.
Yeah, that one.
4 stars. I buy 2 by mistake and returned 1, and I never received my refund. That is your coochie.
That is, yeah, forever. Yeah.
Your coochie for always.
That's your pussy mist. You're
that's
keeping that
your
forever.
Pussy mist.
Sorry.
4 stars. Good enough. That's the review from that.
It works. It's fine.
The title was that, and then it goes to that. Lauren. 4 stars, awesome product. I absolutely love how this makes my skin feel, and it's very soothing as well. However, the only downside is the perfume is very strong, and my boyfriend wasn't a fan, if you catch my drift.
I don't catch it. Oh, the smell?
Yeah, it made her pussy smell like perfume, and he didn't like that. He wants more of a natural musk. Yeah, that's also down there. Yeah. Okay, Anna, 4 stars, pleasantly surprised. That's good. I have really coarse hair.
Oh.
Okay. I am incapable of shaving my legs or underarms almost every day or even every other day without the shaving part feeling physically painful / uncomfortable. Yeah. The coarse hair is rough. If you're Italian, you know what I'm talking about.
Boy.
It's bad. It's like my stubble turns to steel when it's short and fights the razor blade. That's what I get with my face.
Yeah.
I can actually break skin with it.
Hair out.
Actually, I'll get a hair caught in like a cut in my skin. It'll like wedge itself in. It's like little fucking razor blades. Shaving, while nicely exfoliating, for me at least, is also really drying. And when my skin gets dry, it increases the chances my hair will grow back ingrown, which is itchy, painful, and unsightly. I try to combat this with moisturizing after the shower, but normal and sensitive lotions will burn and sting my freshly shaved skin, even burning if I try a day or so after shaving. This is the first product I used that wasn't just straight argan oil that did not burn my skin after shaving and actually made my skin feel completely normal without the greasiness that lingers for a while after using oil. And I can use my normal body moisturizer on my legs the next day without any stinging or discomfort.
Nice.
Jesus Christ. Easily keep my skin more moisturized sooner after shaving, but haven't had any issues with ingrowns since introducing this spray into my regimen. Okay. Yeah. All right. 3 stars. Good for underarm aftershave. I bought this because I was getting ingrown hairs in my lady parts.
Yeah, that is a nightmare.
You and me both, sister.
Yeah.
Wanted to try to reduce them, but since I was noticing, since using, I was noticing I was getting 2 or 3 at the same time. I'm good with just the random one that I would get over getting more than one. Okay, that's a hard sentence to deal with.
I'm good with getting one over the get.
I'm good with just the random one that I would get over getting more than one. Okay, so before I just get a random ingrown. Now I'm getting them all over the place.
God
okay.
Damn, that hurt.
So I mean, my brain is like, my eyes feel like I just read for like 7 hours and haven't blinked. That's what it feels like. I'm like, they hurt. Great product for underarm. For me, not down below. Yeah. All right. 3 stars. Didn't notice a difference.
Oh?
Seemed like a good product, but unfortunately, it didn't help with my issues. So didn't notice shit. Yeah. When you get a pussy spray, you expect it to work.
Yeah, you expect something to be seen. Yeah.
Something. Yeah. 3 stars. Weird marketing. Meh product. This is from Josh, by the way.
Josh, it's not for you, buddy.
I don't think. Do you have a coochie, Josh? Maybe that's the problem.
I bought this giant dildo, you see, and it's shaped like a penis. That's for dudes.
And also a big clit stimulator, and it just didn't do anything for me.
Seems like that's for dudes.
Yeah, there you go. The name is ridiculous, and it apparently doesn't work very well.
Okay.
I think
shaving, bud?
He was upset because his girlfriend put it on, and then she got bumps or something and couldn't fuck him, and he was upset about it. 3 stars. Smell not for me. I don't know if this was. Okay, I had to start over. I hit the middle, and I'm like, I can't say that with a straight face. I don't know if this is an actual coochie product or not. Is this a genuine coochie, or is this some guy coming up to you on the street with knockoff coochies when he opens up his fucking raincoat?
I don't know if the good one, the blue check one, is the one with the Y or the IE.
I don't know. Is that a genuine coochie product? I got to tell. Or she just misheard Gucci her entire life. Was like, I see people with the Gucci purses everywhere and Gucci belts and things like that, but
I bought the spray.
I bought the snow. So I don't know if this is an actual Gucci product or not. However, I do not like the smell at all. I let my husband smell it and we just threw it away. I've used Gucci products before and I liked it. This, no. As far as working, won't use to try, so I don't know if it works. Here's 3 stars. It's all right.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. No, they have more. Okay. This product didn't do much that I noticed with ingrown hairs. I really enjoy Tend Solution for ingrowns. This product seemed to dry me out and leave some peeling down there. Ugh.
Dang.
Shit, now you got ingrown hairs and peeling? Yeah. That sounds awful.
Now you need something awful.
Oh, shit. 2 stars. Excellent solution. Very poorly packaged. Looks like a decent spray bottle.
It's just a spray bottle.
Yeah. The pump did not work. Hence, one could not spray the shaved region. Oh. Folk who manufacture the container for the lotion failed miserably. Folk?
The folk, yeah.
Folk who manufactured? What the fuck? Boy. What a weird way to say that. Yeah. Had to open the cap and pour the solution in my hands for application.
Like aftershave and just, like fucking Macaulay Culkin, slapping that on your coochie.
It works the old-fashioned way. Why put good material in a non-functional container? The useless container adds to the cost, and no one uses much more than required.
We know why. We get it.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's a lot of words to say the bottle didn't work.
Oh, fucking shit. It's almost like it's not even a genuine coochie product.
It's a knockoff shit.
Ugh. Sandy, 2 stars. And by the way, I'd have to know what it would take to give 1 star from this person.
Yeah.
2 stars. I threw it out. Starting the day after I used it, it felt like I had an infection. Actual infection.
Very yeasty, yeah.
Went to the doctor. I didn't, but I was told by my doctor not to use based on how I felt after.
Yeah, you're having a reaction.
You're having some reaction. Jacob, 1 star.
I threw it out.
Again. I picked this up out of the garbage.
I'm allergic to
That's how he starts. I found this in a trash can. Outside a doctor's office.
In a Marshall's.
Jacob, 1 star. Lies.
Really?
That's his title. Burn and does nothing it says on the bottle.
Okay.
Burn. Okay.
It burns or burn it?
Burn it. Next up, Emily. I like this one. 1 star. Bottle came empty.
What?
Okay. I didn't open this thing for a few months, still in wrapping package and everything. When I went to finally use it, bottle was empty. Man, what a waste.
Yeah, maybe you waited too long. Maybe it evaporated.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's like alcohol that just goes.
Yeah. Do you just buy shit and not use it for 3 months when it's something
For
like
months?
that?
I mean, it's in a bottle. It should work, but
3 months?
3 months? I don't know. 1 star from Courtney. Real review, not paid. Awful product. Who the fuck pays for bad reviews? No one pays for bad reviews. You need to tell us that.
I wasn't paid by Gucci.
Wow. Absolutely awful. All caps, 4 exclamation points. I'm not allergic to anything on the ingredients from this item or their shave lotion or anything at all in general, and I have a huge red rash all over where I shaved and several razor bumps. I had a photo shoot tomorrow that I now have to cancel because having hair where I did shave would have looked far better than a giant red fanny pack looking rash down there. How much of your pussy are you showing in these pictures?
How much are you shaving?
Wow. Yeah. Not only did I waste over $30 on this company's products, I have a rash like I've never had in my life. Never even from dry shaving have I had a rash, a razor burn like this. I'm also missing out on a full day work, and during the pandemic, nobody can afford to lose money or miss work. If this rash does not clear up, I will not only be demanding a refund, but will be expecting this company to pay for all work I miss.
No.
You bought an Amazon pussy spray. They're not doing any of that. Not happening.
For an area, you have a fanny pack sized bush, and you're going to shave that and think this is going to treat it and make it fine?
Yeah, here's my advice. Buy a weed whacker and figure something else out. I don't know what to tell you.
You weed whacked a fanny pack sized bush and thought a little bit of Amazon spray would make that okay.
$12 worth of spray. So, yeah, I'd be expecting this company to pay for all work I miss, as well as any medical treatment necessary to fix whatever their terrible products did to me.
Call an injury lawyer.
Wow. Yeah, clearly the majority of these reviews are paid. I now see why. I will update this review if the company gets back to me, as well as if the rash gets worse. Well, we're all waiting with bated breath right now. Oh, my God. Vanessa, 1 star, doesn't stop razor burn, 4 exclamation points. Smells good, but does not prevent razor burn. It's
almost like we're all different. Jesus
It's almost like
Christ.
everyone's skin and sense of smell and taste and everything is different. Weird.
Sensitivities and
yeah, it's actually worse than if I use nothing. Christina, 1 star, I figured pictures would not be appropriate is her title.
I don't know.
I mean,
it depends.
We had the people showing us their asshole on the one of them. Remember the waxing thing?
Depends on what this reaction is. I don't know if I want to see.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to see all this.
I might be all pussy forever.
Maybe, oh, God, I need a break. Might need a break for a while. So I got home from work, opened up a brand new razor, popped the top off some new shaving cream, shaved, then sprayed my coochie with this stuff.
Those are all the steps.
That's the steps. I now type this as I writhe in discomfort from the burn.
Oh, my God.
I cringe as my partner gives me a side-eyed eyebrow raise as he attempts to strut around doing a mating dance, and I say, no, honey, not tonight. My crotch is on the fritz. My crotch is on the fritz. I've never heard pussy out of order, crotch on the fritz before. Have you?
While a man peacocks in the living room.
Pussy out of order. Crotch is on the fritz.
He's making just all kinds of crazy mating calls.
He's flapping his arms like a fucking.
No, baby, not tonight. My coochie sting.
Coochie on the fritz. It gets this next sentence is even better. Yeah. This product failed to soothe my sensitive cave of wonders. Like it's got stalagmites in it and shit. Geodes in there you can find. Yeah.
I got no wonders. It's soft and warm and nice in there. I know why it works.
Sensitive cave of wonders, which looks more like the entrance to Hades due to the irritation. Hades, hell, burning fire.
I got it. In my head, I was like, does Hades have gates?
Yes, that's what I thought the same thing, and I'm like, maybe he thinks that too. I'm going to go back to my normal product that works, Bikini Zone. So there you go, ladies. Bikini Zone.
She is fun.
Oh, my God. M, 1 star, painful rash.
All right.
I bought this to avoid bumps and discomfort.
Right.
That seems like what it's for after shaving, and it made it 20 times worse. I'm not sensitive or allergic to anything, but this product made me break out in a large, red, hive-like bumpy rash, itchy and painful all over my princess parts and thighs. My princess parts. Women's euphemisms for their pussies are my favorite thing, I think, in the world. This is fun here. My sensitive cave of wonders to my princess parts. I wish I could say it worked.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. That is fucking amazing. Okay. 1 star. It causes ingrown hairs. All caps on the causes.
Oh.
I have never had this many ingrown hairs ever. I got a Brazilian wax and started using this product the day after. It's been 1 month since I've gotten a wax, and I still have ingrown hairs. They are so painful. Yeah, they are. This product is moisturizing, but nothing spectacular. The hair on my vag has not grown back like it used to, meaning it's way less. It thins out your pussy herd, your pussy hair herd.
Yeah.
I think this product had something to do with that, and I find that to be a good thing. It smells. This is not the product you want to use, especially right before being intimate with your partner, especially oral. Just ew. It's not worth the buy. Okay. Don't recommend from Sadia. Read below. Scent, 1 out of 10. Effectiveness, 4 out of 10. Satisfaction, 0 out of 10. If I could give it 0, I would. First of all, it smells like my grandfather's dollar store cologne. Horrendous.
Oh, boy.
You don't want it smelling like English leather. That's not good.
No.
That's going to be a bad day for everybody. Secondly, it's very oily, making me break out in acne in areas of application. Third, while it did an okay job of preventing razor bumps, it didn't prevent ingrown hairs. I can't recommend this in good faith, especially for those with sensitive skin. Look for a different brand, because even if it does prevent razor burns / bumps or ingrown hairs, I promise you won't like the smell. Imagine the stench of a toupee worn by an older man who works in an auto shop all day without air conditioning. That's it. Nasty B.O., I guess. I don't know, plastic hair.
Dang.
That sounds fucking funky.
Who would think old toupee?
Old toupee. That's what that smells like.
Gross.
Weird. Monique, 1 star. Not worth the trouble. I bought this because every time I shave my private parts, it gets itchy, bumpy, irritated, and dry. Happens. But when I sprayed this on my underarms and private parts, it made it 100 times worse.
Right.
I was itching and scratching all day, so just save yourself time and money and don't buy this. Lindsay, 1 star. This made my razor burn much worse.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I was so excited to hopefully find something to get rid of razor bumps on my bikini area and upper thighs too, but never again. This product made my usual 6 or 7 red bumps multiply into 20 or 30 red bumps, and they go all the way down my thighs.
Oh, Christ.
Oh, it's horrible and hurts so much worse. I used a brand new razor and the same shaving cream I always do. Do not recommend at all. Okay, Alicia, 1 star. Don't use if you have sensitive skin, period. Okay, first, this smells like someone's hoo-ha. So it smells like a pussy. You don't want to spray it on your pussy.
It's called coochie.
Coochie. I will not be purchasing this again. I read the reviews. It looked legitimate. Honest, but I am not having that luck. Second, everywhere I sprayed, my legs, my thighs, lower stomach, arms, and wrist. Maybe you should start this out like they say with like a cleaning product. Spray it in an area that's like out of the way that no one, don't just spray it all over your pussy and legs right away. You know, do like your top of your, like by your shoulder or something a little bit. Oh, nah, it's a little sensitive.
Spray some on your wrist.
Yeah, but they did arms and wrist. I have annoying, tiny, red, extremely itching bumps all over. I guess I'm the hypersensitive they were referring to on the bottle. Good to know. 1 star, 0 out of 10 would recommend. Okay. Hello, this is all caps with 5 exclamation points. Hello, this product sucks.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm not a man. I am not a man. I used my brother's Amazon to purchase this product, and guess what? It gave me a yeast infection.
Oh.
That's not good.
How'd you do that?
Did you, I think you put it in, it's
How'd
not
you
for
get it in
internal
there?
use, is it? I don't think.
Did you drink it?
Wow. Not only is its sole purpose for your vagina, but it does a bad job of that. Normal ingrown hair serums and serums, not spray. I've never had a yeast infection until I started using this spray, and voila, a couple days later, I'm at the doctor's. I highly recommend not using this product.
Okay.
Great. And then finally, Christy, 1 star, not for sensitive areas.
No.
Which is tough for a product called coochie.
Coochie.
It's difficult.
It goes on your coochie.
Kind of difficult. Yeah. I use this product as recommended, despite seeing that one of the first ingredients was in the alcohol family, glycol. Yeah. I am now red and inflamed with a yeast infection. Oh. While the company claims this product is alcohol-free, be careful if you have sensitive skin.
Be careful.
Okay, so watch out for bald guys with glasses and surly red-headed female bartenders. Keep an eye out for, obviously, heavy-set Marshalls managers. And everybody.
And the turd in the corner.
And the turd in the corner. And for the love of God, keep your coochies up to par here and don't get them all fucked up, everybody. And also, keep coming back and seeing us every week.
Yeah.
If you like the show, give us 5 stars on whatever app you're listening on. Listen to our other 2 shows, Crime and Sports and Small Town Murder. Keep coming back and hanging out with us each and every week, because we're going to have more and more annoying people saying crazy shit. So thank you so much, everybody. Yes. And we will see you next week.
Bye.